Okay, so here's Dash with the launcher on the back. And the launcher works by Dash lifting his head up, and this pushes down and lifts that thing that throws the ball. And if he turns his head, it actually pushes the ball to reload it, so it would push these the balls on the side if the other one was launched. You'll see it in a minute, but anyway, this is what it should look like. Although I will say this, I think we all know by now that if you turn Dash on, he starts kind of like spazzing out and dancing. So having the balls in there probably means he's going to spill them all over anyway. I would unload all the balls to turn Dash on. Push that little button on the side, and he does his little dance. See, if I still had these balls in there right now, he'd be launching them and sending them all over, and I'd be chasing them around. Yeah, that wouldn't go well. All right, so now I've got to go make my connection with my iPad, which by this point you should know how to do. All right, so there is actually Blockly lines for it. I'm going to search for the robot. Usually once you connect it, he stops freaking out quite so much. So you can hear him over there in the background. All right, now he's behaving. Now he's pretty stationary, so I can load these balls back up. And I guess we put one in the launcher hoop and one on either side. And now we've got to write some code. So we're going to come back here to the iPad. And so I've just got a blank thing here. If I go back to the beginning, I don't know if you guys have been doing this, but if you click on My Projects and you say Create New, and instead of Pigs and Snow or whatever, backspace, and call it Launcher, I don't know, and then, I'd use my name maybe, Mr. Pat, or, Joe and Billy, or whoever your names are. And then when you hit the return button here, and create right there. So now I got a blank program, and that should save it. Remember, we share these iPads with other people, so having our name on the program hopefully means nobody else messes with it, right? So I've got my when start, and way down at the bottom here we have this thing called accessories, and there's a thing that says launch with 70% power. And then if we go back to accessories, there's load launcher left, and then we could launch again, and then load launcher, and we can switch this to right. So now I've got a program that's going to launch, load, launch. Oh, and I guess I got to launch one more time, don't I? Because that's going to be my third ball. Launch with 70% power. Needless to say, we can change the power by moving this arrow up and down. And if we were going to try and hit a target, like say I gave you a cardboard box to try and shoot your balls into, that would be pretty cool. So the first thing I think we should do is just at least try this and see what happens. So let's see if I can get Dash in frame here, and I'll run my code. Come on, you can do it. There it is. So he threw that one, loaded. I'm not throwing it even over his head. Let's see if it lands. Yeah, not quite working as good as I was hoping. Certainly, we need to add some power to get those balls to go over the head. And, these are some of the things you're going to have to adjust with. And, of course, you're going to have to chase the balls all over the room. But that's how you get it started. Once you get the Dash to throw the balls over its head and maybe get it to a target again, your teacher will probably give you some kind of a cardboard box or something. Then what I think we want you to do, based on some of the things you already know how to do, would be maybe, have Dash go forward, 50 centimeters, 100 centimeters, and then throw the ball. Maybe go around an obstacle, put one of those plastic briefcases and have Dash, go left, around the obstacle, go right, and then throw the ball. So still very, preliminary, just getting this launcher thing happening. I'm going to try and boost the power on this and see if we can get it to launch a little bit better. Hold on one more time. Get Dash back to home. And if that's that, let me try running this. Okay, that one went. So again, you're gonna have to adjust the power on the error code. You might have to adjust the position that it's facing, and we'll give you some kind of a target to throw the balls at. And then again, as sort of an advanced activity, we'd want you to have dash, drive forward a certain amount, or again, make some turns, maybe go around a corner of something, and then launch its projectiles, and hopefully hit some kind of a target. All right, so for now, write a simple code, show your teacher that Dash can launch these little balls here, and then we'll worry about targeting and more obstacles in a few minutes.